Hey guys, welcome to the official NinJoule podcast.
Woo-hoo.
I'm Vivaldi.
I'm Monkey Smurf.
My name is Lion Toad.
And I'm Elfie.
The basic concept behind the podcast is we're just going to talk about nerd news. Whatever's big in the world of pop culture and nerd culture right now is probably going to be mentioned on the NinJoule podcast.
And don't forget the NinJoule picks.
Which are kind of individual snippets that each of us chose to kind of that we thought were important and we wanted to share with you guys. That kind of, yeah. So, all right.
Let's get started with the podcast. Okay, the first big thing we really wanted to talk about is Esther Earl and This Star Won't Go Out. Basically, if you don't know, Esther Earl was a nerd fighter who died of cancer. She was a brilliant writer, but she usually only wrote like journal entries and stuff. But recently, a book of her journal writings and poems and all kinds of stuff she wrote was published in a book called This Star Won't Go Out, which is named for the charity her parents started for her.
Also, it's interesting to note that John Green had a very personal relationship with her, and in part, she inspired the character of
Hazel.
Hazel.
Hazel Gerstmann.
Yes.
I revoke your nerd status.
Sorry.
Give it back. Give it. Give it.
Sorry.
Take him off the island.
Jeez, okay. But in The Fault in Our Stars, if I may finish, but yes.
So basically, if you know anything about John Green, you know that he gets inspired by really deep things, and it really just goes to show that Esther was a really deep thinker. She had a lot in common with Hazel in the fact that she was really pensive, she was a constant reader.
Yeah.
So read the book, people.
Yep, get the book, support the campaign any way you can. Also, if you're interested in going to LeakyCon, they have an event every year known as the Esther Earl Rockin' Charity Ball, where Wizard Rock groups perform and people dance, and it's great.
Which brings us to LeakyCon updates. As of right now, the list of people out includes John Cosard, John Green,
Woot.
Joe Moses, Tessa Netting, Alex Carpenter, and Harry and the Potters.
Also, on the Lit Track list, there's...
Lit Track?
Lit Track has a lot of young adult authors that are going to be there, including Holly Black.
And Maureen Johnson.
And Maureen Johnson. Elfie, who are you most excited to see out of this list so far?
Everyone, no. John Green, probably. And Maureen Johnson. And Harry and the Potters.
They're amazing.
Harry and the Potters are awesome.
They are.
Monkey Smurf, who are you most excited to see?
Do I have to choose?
Choose.
Now.
Da-da.
Peer pressure,
I'm
peer
gonna
pressure.
have to go with
Do-do-do-do.
I have my pick.
Okay, you go first.
John Cosard.
Oh god. I'm really excited to see Joe Moses do the Joe Moses one-man shows as live because he does it every year. And Tessa Netting is a complete doll. I love her. But I think I'm really excited for everyone. Like, John Green is my idol.
Hang on a
Alex
second. How come you're
Carpenter's
allowed to
great.
say everyone?
But because I specified. God, Monkey Smurf.
Fine.
Another interesting tidbit about LeakyCon, the NinJoule will be there.
Not officially, but we'll wander.
Yeah.
And hopefully with NinJoule shirts on at one point. So
Look for us.
If you guys see us wearing our amazing shirts,
come up to us, talk to us. We want,
and subscribe.
we'd love to have some feedback.
Channel plug, channel plug, channel plug.
Alright, I think I'm ready now.
Okay.
Alright. I really want to see John Green, and Harry and the Potters are awesome, but like pretty much everyone here, I'm excited to see everybody there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
See, you specified. I'm so proud of you, Monkey Smurf.
Thank you.
Um,
For those of you who are listening to this, I just took a bow.
Another hopeful, we don't know if he's coming yet, but John Granger is the leading Harry Potter scholar and the original Harry Potter professor.
Oh, we forgot about Hank. Hank is probably coming.
Yeah.
Hank,
If John's coming, Hank is coming.
and if Hank's coming, that means everything is going to be
Yes.
beautiful and wonderful.
But anyways, John Granger, he's the best, so hopefully we can see him there too. Speaking of Harry Potter and Granger,
I love how you say that so angrily.
J.K. Rowling came out with a statement a week ago or something, saying that she would rather have had Harry get together with Hermione, and that she made a mistake in the Harry Potter books.
Shippers all over the planet were just like,
We just died.
But then other shippers were just like, yes,
Rejoice,
good.
but
Thank
no.
you, Rowling.
My personal belief is that you don't spend 17 years planning out a Harry-Ginny relationship and then go back 2 years later, or however many years later, with Harry Hermione. But, you know, I'm a big Harry-Ginny shipper.
Woot woot.
But just thought I'd rant on that.
I never really had much opinion in shipping Harry with people. I was always so interested in the minor character relationships that Harry's relationships weren't that big to me, because the way I saw Harry was always the hero. It didn't matter who he ended up with.
Sure.
I think it was the fact that Hermione was in it that kind of got me to be like,
Like Hermione wasn't with Ron, is what
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I loved the Hermione Ron ship.
Yeah.
I thought it was adorable.
And she set it up so well.
Like the way that the last few books like escalated into their relationship,
Yeah.
culminating with the epilogue, I thought it would be weird to revoke.
Yeah, and also you just not to take anything away from J.K. Rowling, but you can't
Queen.
you can't write a series like that with so many fans and just later be like, well,
We're
I wish
taking-
I'd done it differently. It shouldn't be that way.
Right.
You can't do
just-
that.
You can't just take it back.
We want to know your opinion in the comments if you think
Yes.
that was a horrible idea, or if you still worship
Clean,
what
legal, and appropriate, please.
exactly. if you still worship the word of Queen Rowling, no matter what she says, just let us know in the comments.
However, we are not in any way trying to insult the books. We think they're amazing.
And we think she's amazing.
Amazing,
We
too.
think
Just
that she is the best.
just-
Didn't
Like-
make the best movie.
Yeah, some of the
Yeah.
decisions. Yeah, anyways. Thought we'd put that out there.
Next thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next, we want to talk about some of the failures of the Sochi Olympics.
First of all, Sochi Olympics have been a great ride.
Yeah.
But there have been some
They-
really
yeah.
hilarious failures.
Yeah, we want to start with the obvious one that you probably all know about by now, the Olympic asterisk, as it's called.
Slow clap.
Like that Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Just slow clap it out.
Yep.
We're probably killing the eardrums of anyone with headphones, so
Sure.
I would stop.
Truth.
Truth.
Sorry. you're-
Alright.
Well, the rings were supposed to turn into, or the stars were supposed to turn into the beautiful rings, with the trumpets blaring, with the whole
Yeah.
world watching, to be like, oh, that was so cool.
Fireworks exploding.
It was great. But there was an asterisk. In Russia, actually,
They had
substi-
nice rehearsal video
Yeah,
of
and-
it opening.
they substituted that for the asterisk, which is very amusing. Someone already made a shirt of it, and I kind of want that
Yeah.
shirt.
The
Yeah.
best part is, I don't remember the dude's name, but the dude who helped work on that also helped work on the special effects for the Broadway failure Spider-Man.
What's
Oh.
that? Spider-Man.
So
Making horrible
I don't think he's
Olympic
going to
stuff.
be getting many jobs in the near future.
Yeah.
I mourn for that guy.
Yeah.
You kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But there was another failure in the opening ceremony.
Which
Speaking
is
of
the
people
best.
we
we
feel
like
bad
we
for.
liked it even better than the Olympic
Because
asterisk.
it was hilarious.
One person in a red shirt
It's a jacket.
jacket.
One of the
dang,
glowing
glow-
one of the glowing things is like, okay, I'm gonna follow the person in front of me. Wait, this isn't where I'm supposed to be.
Nope.
Turns around by the time everyone else is still in their formation. He's just like, where am I supposed to be?
I'm surprised there aren't gifs of that
I know.
Yeah.
that are all just like, nope.
And another great derp of Sochi. Guess what? Today, in the morning, it was colder in Florida, the Sunshine State, than it was in Sochi.
I give you Florida.
I give you
Florida.
Sochi. Also,
Weather, just in general. Weather,
this
just like
is it's been a weird
messing with
Olympics overall.
Yeah.
In general. Firstly, the fact that the Americans came out wearing grandma sweaters.
They
And
were cool.
A
sweaters.
different country than Ireland came out wearing lime
bright
green.
That
I worship the guy
that was
from the Bermudas who
disappointing.
came out with the blazer and the
Yeah,
Oh,
I
the
know.
sand
And
shorts.
short shorts, like
Hey, the Bermudas.
insanity.
and to
Now it's time
picks.
to move on to the NinJoule picks.
all right.
Yay.
I'm first. Okay, so
Lion Toad's pick
yes.
of the week
All right, my
is.
pick of the week. Okay, so rehearsals for the Broadway production of Disney's Aladdin started a couple months ago, I think, maybe a month ago. I'm not really sure, but best part is that the dude who voiced Jafar in the movie back in the 80s is also playing Jafar in the show, which is amazing.
Slow clap for the NinJoule pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to see it over the summer so I can talk about it in the next whatever podcast we do after that.
Okay, my NinJoule pick of the week is Cabin Pressure. For those of you who are fans of BBC Radio 4 or Benedict Cumberbatch, which is 90% of the internet, Cabin Pressure is it's a BBC Radio sitcom about an airline that has 4 people in it. It was written by the brilliant and amazing John Finnemore, and it stars John Finnemore himself, Benedict Cumberbatch, that's the theme song, John Finnemore, Benedict Cumberbatch, Stephanie Cole, and Roger Allam, who he was Javert. But anyway, John Finnemore announced this week that, well, he announced a little bit before this, that they were going to have drawings for the tickets for the recording of the final episode of Cabin Pressure, which is going to be a 45-minute special. However, later this week, it was announced that the current broadcast date of Zurich is December 24th, 2014. That's right, Christmas Eve. Finnemore did say afterwards, though, that he's hoping that they can push that date back so that we can get Zurich as soon as possible.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Yeah. My NinJoule pick is the Myers-Briggs test, which is basically this amazing personality test. 72 questions, all yes or no, with amazing psychological implications. We'll put a link for it in the description box. But you should take it. We will also put in our results so that those of you who take it can compare to us. It also gives you options where you can look at different characters and famous people and all that fun stuff that correspond to your results. So take the test.
Take the
It's
test.
very revealing about your personality, really.
It's crazy.
It's awesome.
Really accurate, too.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Monkey Smurf.
All right,
All right.
Smurfs up.
My first NinJoule pick ever is a recently discovered exoplanet called Kepler 413b. Now, the other NinJoule picks seem a lot more like
Science.
mine's very sciencey and
Science,
specific.
really.
No, it's a science.
Bill.
Anyway, Kepler 413b is special for one very peculiar reason. So, on Earth, the seasons act strangely in that the North Pole, the northern hemisphere has one season, while the southern hemisphere has the opposite season. But what a lot of people don't know is that reverses every 26,000 years. On this exoplanet that was recently discovered, that happens every 11 years.
Ooh.
Wow.
So if in June it's summer, 11 years later it will be winter in June. 11 years later, and 11 years after that it will be back to summer.
It's wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. Lion Toe just got left out.
I suppose I should watch Doctor Who.
Yes, you should.
Yeah,
It's an
plug.
acapella
Go watch
cover.
Doctor Who. It's great. Peter Capaldi.
All right.
So that planet was actually sounds really cool.
Is there any
Yeah.
reason why? Did they have discovered why yet?
There, it orbits 2 stars actually.
Oh.
We're getting close.
It orbits.
And
It orbits an orange dwarf and a red dwarf,
Ooh,
which may be partly what affects the weird gravitational pattern of its axis.
that's cool.
But that
You
wouldn't.
realize that I understand as much about axis rotations as the layperson knows about, nuclear astrophysics.
Okay. Anyway, that doesn't explain all of it though. There may be a third star somewhere else that we don't know about, and this also opens the door for a lot more possible exoplanets to be found.
AKA Tatooine.
Because
It will happen.
weird rotation allowed it to evade our detection methods for a very long time. So this means that there could be a lot more exoplanets that we have no way of knowing if they exist until we find different methods. Ones that could even be very, very similar to Earth and have life on them.
We have Neil deGrasse Tyson over here.
So yay, you made it through the whole podcast.
Subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, that's it.
Woot. Thank you
Podcast.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching.
Woohoo.